Isaac ben Jacob Alfasi HaKohen, also known as the Alfasi or by his Hebrew acronym RIF, was an Algerian Talmudist and Posick. He is best known for his work of Halakha, the legal code Sefer HaHalachot, considered the first fundamental work in halakhic literature. He was born in the Algerian city Al-Qala of Beni Hammad, but spent the majority of his career in Fez, and is therefore known as Alfasi. Biography. Alfasi was born in Al-Qala of Beni Hammad, the capital city of the Hammadid rulers of central Maghreb. He studied in Kairouan, Tunisia under Rabbi Nissim ben Jacob, and Chananel ben Shashil, the recognized rabbinical authorities of the age. Rabbeinu Chananel trained Alfasi to deduce and to clarify the halakha from Talmudist sources, and Alfasi then conceived of the idea of compiling a comprehensive work that would present all of the practical conclusions of the Gemara in a clear, definitive manner. To achieve this goal, he worked for 10 consecutive years in his father-in-law's attic. In 1045, Alfasi moved to Fez with his wife and 2 children. Fez's Jewish community undertook to support him and his family so that he could work on his Sefer HaHalachot undisturbed. They also founded a yeshiva in his honor, and many students throughout Morocco came to study under his guidance. The most famous of his many students is Rabbi Judah Halevi, author of the Kuzari. He also taught Rabbi Joseph ibn Migash, who was in turn a teacher of Rabbi Maimon, father and teacher of Maimonides. Alfasi remained in Fez for 40 years, during which time he completed his Sefer HaHalachot. In 1088, aged 75, 2 informers denounced him to the government upon some unknown charge. He left Fez for Spain, eventually becoming head of the yeshiva in Lucena in 1089. In a sense, Alfasi brought the Geonic period to a close. The last of the Babylonian Geonim, Rav Hagaon, died when Alfasi was 25 years old. Alfasi himself was called Gaon by several early halachic authorities. His magnanimous character is illustrated by 2 incidents. When his opponent Rabbeinu Isaac al-Balia died, Alfasi adopted al-Balia's son. When Alfasi was himself on the point of death, he recommended as his successor in the Lucena rabbinate, not his own son, but his pupil Rabbi Joseph ibn Migash. Works. Sefer HaHalachot extracts all the pertinent legal decisions from the 3 Talmudist orders Mode, Nashim and Nezikin, as well as the tractates of Barachot and Chulin, 24 tractates in all. Alfasi transcribed the Talmud's halakhic conclusions verbatim, without the surrounding deliberations. He also excludes all Agadic matter as well as discussion of the halakha practicable only in land of Israel. Maimonides wrote that Alfasi's work has superseded all the Geonic codes, for it contains all the decisions and laws which we need in our day. Sefer HaHalachot plays a fundamental role in the development of halakha. Firstly, the Rif succeeded in producing a digest, which became the object of close study, and led in its turn to the great codes of Maimonides and of Rabbi Joseph Caro. Secondly, it served as one of the 3 pillars of halakha, as an authority underpinning both the Arba Torim and the Shulchan Aruch. Rabbi Nissim of Gerona compiled a detailed and explicit commentary on this work. In Yeshivat, the Rif and the Ran are regularly studied as part of the daily Talmudist schedule. This work was published prior to the times of Rashi and other commentaries, and resulted in a profound change in the study practices of the scholarly Jewish public in that it opened the world of the Gemara to the public at large. It soon became known as the Talmud Katan. At the close of the Middle Ages, when the Talmud was banned in Italy, Alfasi's code was exempted so that from the 16th to the 19th centuries his work was the primary subject of study of the Italian Jewish community. Alfasi also occupies an important place in the development of the Sephardi method of studying the Talmud, in contradistinction to the Ashkenazi approach. The Sephardim sought to simplify the Talmud and free it from casuistical detail. See for example Chanan el ben Shushil. Alfasi also left many responsa. These were originally written in Arabic, and were soon translated into Hebrew as Shilot Uteshu Vot Harif.